This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to pass, it's Green. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Got the first down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And you really can't be called the Hogs if you're not willing to grind it out in the dirt.
Yeah, and I love calling the offensive linemen the hog mollies. In Arkansas, in that beautiful state, you're going to find a bunch of big, strong individuals. And the identity of that team is usually built on those guys up front.
Might as well give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. And back to the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it in stride at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The give to the back. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. Pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll take it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Coming out with it, it's Hawkins. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, it's a foot race. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Lagway. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now on the move. Oh, he's got some space. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick release by the QB. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Green. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Russell. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
There's no shot.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins.
Oh.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the move, he fires.
Oh.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted. They were back in the running and they stopped the drive.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on 3rd down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with it.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Beautifully thrown ball, nice grab, good footwork, everything you want on the completion. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's ball. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He wants it all. Touchdown, Gator! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. And the pass was broken up, incomplete. And there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Back to throw, it's Green. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Off to the races. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's ball. Now the toss. Gets it past the mark. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock band. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. He's taking the shot. Makes a grab down the middle. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Flagway. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll throw on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They just keep firing. Wideout trying to get it in. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Using his feet. And he runs it across goal. Touchdown, Florida!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Third and goal, where the strong come through. Here we go. On the move. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Green. Oh, they're after him. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take another shot here. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find the man.
When the quarterback gets outside the pocket as a defender, now I'm thinking about the field's cut in half. You don't worry about the other side of the field. It's hard to throw it back across your body to the other side. So now the rules are I'm starting to creep now to the direction of the field where he goes. Great job by the defense understanding.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The holder will put it down at midfield. A 60-yard attempt from the left side, no less. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. He wants to change this route. Back to pass. It's flagged away. Right down the middle. Complete to the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. Did the work himself. at the 40. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
I'm in triangle. I could have kept going left. Low-key kept going left.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a gap. It's Russell. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetrations, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have a mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on third down. They made a big one there.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Gators will hustle to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He slings it deep to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver, the intended target. As a result, that ball's incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Creates a little space. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Flagway. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida! And he is piling up the touchdowns in this one. Remember, Tebow put a 55 spot up on the board, and Warfel knew how to find the end zone, too.
Yeah, tons of guys have known how to do that when they've worn the blue and orange, but this offense is really cooking, balanced around him. He can do it all. When you can run like this and throw the football, just puts so much pressure on defenses, it's an absolute nightmare.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should...
And the ball splits out deep in their own end. And they grab it in the end zone.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Green. Under fire. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Under fire. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He corks one deep. He caught it. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Gator! And the route is on. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the run, it's Russell. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup for 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes the catch. It's Blake. Still on his feet at the 45. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Green. Starting to feel a little pressure. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Rides to back and leaves it. There he goes.
Oh
Past the 10.
God.
Touchdown, Arkansas.
Damn,
Great job by the back on the option.
He's in the back.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
That shit's so messy, buddies. Let's take versus Oregon. Oh shit. Who's gonna shoot? Wait,
and it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Made his ass tap.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Ball. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
That's caught. It's Daniels. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And such a great job using his feet, being smart. You got the lead in this football game. Don't force the ball down the field. Gets the scramble, gets the first down. What a clutch play in the fourth quarter.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
That's nasty. See, that's not.
The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Gators! And the pummeling has started. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Send that offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll... Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just traveled through his fingers.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to throw. It's Green. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Blake.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Wide open downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. This is like a baseball pitcher they can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's ball. He'll toss it. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. The throw to the outside is complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, but he does get out of bounds, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all three phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, and that fires you up as a defense. That gives you some extra juice. When you come in there and knock the living fire out of someone, everybody on the defense gets jacked up.
Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic on the... breaks into the open. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
Well, the good news on that play is the quarterback was able to scramble and go pick up the first down with the lead late in the game. Bad news is, though, you just love them to stay in bounds to get this clock started sooner so you can lead more of it off. That's just a coachable moment moving forward and having a better understanding of the situation in game.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass. It's Lagway.
Oh,
He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout.
we can
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it.
We can get it with
And the stomping has commenced. Things a little more comfortable after that score. And much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Green. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, but will it stand? There is a flag down. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout.
What the?
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yo, that nigga threw it outside the stadium, bro. What the hell was that? You also.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
17-point game. I hope they don't say it's a close game. I had a good amount of recruits coming to this
And there
game.
will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap it to the back. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
I literally.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Might be calling a hot route. looking to throw its flag way. He's got an open man. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.
Show y'all the reproofs. I can't show y'all the reproofs. You gotta jock me. Don't jock me, bro. Don't jock me. Don't jock me. This. I show y'all the reproofs. Y'all just have to be in the study. Oh, Loki, I should show y'all the. Actually, no. I'm gonna show y'all the portal. I'm gonna show you. Six, what are the stats of it like that? 6 picks is nasty, bro. 6 picks is so nasty, bro. 80 to 80. Bro, what are you mad that we don't run the ball, nigga? Chill, bro. Chill, bro. We gonna run the ball more, my mans. We gonna run the ball more, bro. Chill. Can't have you leave. You can leave. I don't give a fuck about you. Like, Duke, that's up. I dead don't give a fuck with Duke. Like, I had Duke before. He's really not like, bro, he don't do nothing. Like, if he was a super loser, then okay. But you're east-west, that's not even fast. It's like brother. Dallas. See, Dallas was see, say he 5'11" and shit. Like, I hate when they took 5'11". Yeah, they're the 6 foot. Our receivers, it's like damn near the same. You see, damn. You know what? You might just switch that. It's like having you seeing on the outside would really be full sometimes. Because you all seen what happened in that one play. You can't do a back shoulder with him. You dead cannot do a back shoulder. But that's it. Yeah, we do that.